If you are going to lose, there is a school of thought that one-sided numbers don't hurt as much. Well, the A's feeling no pain. After the Red Sox number with the knuckleballer, sit down, Canseco, is Tim Wakefield. When the knuckleball is dancing, Wakefield is tough. He's now 1-1 on the year. Canseco 0 for 4, and big move on. Without an RBI, without a home run until he took Willie Adams deep. Adams maybe has one more stint as a starter, and then it's minor leagues or relief work. Some great defense there from Garcia Parra to Rob Barroa, and Bill Hasselman just hit a blast, a 2-run homer. The A's blown out 10-1. They dropped to 7-4, but they are still in first place in the American League West. Elsewhere, the Anaheim Angels over the Yankees. What a rough start. You think Steinbrenner's mad already? Seattle victorious. How about Texas? The Orioles have won 4 in a row. Kansas City victorious, and Milwaukee shut out Detroit. When you are the hottest commodity in the country, what do you do on a Monday? How about make a little more money? Tiger Woods on hand at the opening of a new All-Star Cafe in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Woods and a number of other major-name athletes have money in the restaurant chain. Tonight he met Donald Trump and opened one in Atlantic City.
I think it's kind of crazy because I've never dreamt it would ever be like this this early in age. If I ever accomplish the things I would hope to accomplish, maybe it would happen later on in my career, but not so early.
One of Woods' myriad of skills is putting well on hard greens. Yes, there is a certain practice tip he learned at Stanford from Coach Wally Goodwin. Is it true that you had him putting on the basketball floor at Maples Pavilion?
Well, I suggested it one time. He went down there and he thought it was a pretty good drill, and it certainly pans out. I don't know where he putted this week before the Masters, but he must have putted on something pretty fast, because I thought that was the extraordinary aspect of his game that I saw over the 2 days that I watched.
But you're not going to blow your own horn, but why was he putting on a basketball floor?
Well, have you ever putted on a basketball floor?
No.
Well, you ought to try it sometime. It's a great feeling that you get for speed, and of course that's the whole deal down there at Augusta. So I'm sure that's why he did it. He did it several times when he was here at Stanford.
How much pressure did his father exert on you when you were coaching him last year?
None at all. One of the nicest things that's ever happened in my coaching career was on my home visit down at Cyprus. I went down there, and yeah, we had a wonderful evening together. And getting ready to leave, Earlwood said, "Now, Coach, I want you to understand one thing. When I send Tiger off to Stanford next fall, you'll never hear from me again." And I never heard from Earl again. He and his wife, Tita, certainly prepared that youngster to go out in the world and do a great job.
A lobster caught off the Maine coast would have been someone's dinner by now, were it not for one tiny thing: its color. The color saved the crustacean from the kettle. The royal blue lobster was given to an aquarium so other people can take a look at one of nature's rarity. The color is the result of a genetic mutation. It is absolutely natural. It occurs in 1 lobster out of 1,000,000, they figure. They don't know why, but there you go. From the file tonight, Miloš Forman, who directed the recent movie on the life and works of Larry Flynt, is said to be preparing a film on the life and works of Andy Coffman. A new beer announced today will be sold in 20 states. It's a beer flavored with hemp seeds. And in new research announced this week at a San Francisco conference on animal communication, scientists say they have now mapped a huge language variation for monkeys, and have proof that male monkeys will often call female monkeys by shouting the simian equivalent of free food, even though they have no free food. To these scientists, this is something of a mystery. That's some of what's been happening. 24-hour news continues, updates through the night. Wake up to what's happening tomorrow morning on News Center 4's Daybreak, and we'll see you first for news at 4. Good night.